Piper with the Thursday video, and it's Thursday the 6th of June. I'm starting with gold today, which is nice and simple in the sense that we had the bottom of the correction there, not the actual low, which was down here, but pretty close, followed by a 5-part 1, an ABC 2, 3. I'm ignoring this blip here because I think it's too small to be a fourth wave. I think this is 4 here, A, B, and with a C to come. So I expect around 1320 to hold it for support. Maybe we're looking at where C equals A for a buying opportunity. And then if we see a similar length here, which is around $20, so well, might just make a marginal new high. So it's possible wave 1, which is all of this pattern here, will stop at resistance. Just to expand this chart a little bit. Well, this is almost a couple of years of action. So the high of wave 1 came in at 1347, so we're fairly close to taking that out again now. And the solid resistance, more solid, is around the 1360, 1370 level. So I think it's quite possible we're not going to make too much progress. Maybe we'll take out this high in the 5th wave. Then we'll see a correction, another ABC, well, maybe, there are alternatives, and then we'll see this thrust I'm talking about. It shouldn't take too long though, because I mean this is a weekly chart, so the rally is 3 weeks so far, so say 4 weeks of completion, so 4 weeks to see this peak here, which we've only got 1 more week to go really, so maybe 2 weeks for the correction. So within where are we now, 6th of June, so late June, early July could see this thrust start up, looking at this chart. Well, looking at the Dow, we do need a bit of a recount here. We thought this peak here, I was treating it as a failed retest of the high, but now we've got an ABC from there, A, B, C, so, and also a pretty impulsive move up here. There are alternative counts, but this I think at the moment has to be the favourite. I mean, there are all these worries about trade wars, and I think the key is that the Fed is going to lower interest rates. It seems quite likely. There's also this rush to government bonds at the moment, which is normally a sign of something pretty horrid coming down the road. But in interest rates in the short term is a big issue for markets. So this could be just an interest rate reaction to easing rates, as it were, which may not last that long. But the chart pattern right now, as far as Elliott is concerned, is looking far more positive. I suppose it's possible. This still looks like a 5 down to here, so that could be wave 1. It could be an irregular ABC, I suppose. I think it's so much conjecture. I'd rather just see what happens first. Let's have a look at this this rally in a bit more detail. Okay, so there's the bottom of what I'm calling C now. Looks like a 1, 2, 5-part 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some kind of 4 bit. I mean, 4 could be to there, but it's a bit similar to wave 2, and normally the 4 is different. And it's hard to count a 5 here, but I would say it looks pretty close to termination, this rally. So the correction or whatever it is should tell us a lot more about what's going on. But at the moment, it looks like there's a new impulsive action until we see something to contradict that. And DAX is seeing similar things really. We've got definitely an ABC at the downside. 1, 2, 3, probably 4, 5. Maybe an ABC coming in here, possibly one more leg down, maybe. Again, looks impulsive, so we could see some decent buying opportunities. But I'd be slightly wary of this market because of the background that we have at the moment. All right, finally, Bitcoin. As discussed, I think I count this as a peak as wave 1, and the current correction as a wave 2. This looks like an ABC at the moment, but a very weak bounce here. We really want to see this bounce take out 8,000, i.e. the wave low of wave A. Otherwise, it could be, we're saying this could be a 4th wave and a 5th wave decline. I mean, that wouldn't actually be disastrous. It would tend to confirm that we are seeing the wave 2, but it would suggest that we could see acceleration, which we probably should expect perhaps at this point in time. But I mean, it'd be nice to have an ABC. I think I prefer an ABC. I mean, if you see 5 ways down, it's possible we're seeing impulsive action, which I wouldn't expect at the moment. So a blip back above 8,000 would be nice at this point in time. But a sell-off down to say 7 or thereabouts would just, well, as long as we then see it bounce, would be okay as far as the corrective tone of this decline is concerned. So basically just monitoring really. I mean, it's certainly the case that Elliott waves are much clearer once they've terminated than while they're in progress. So there's this form here, rather hard to say what it might be at this point. Let's have a look in a little more detail, because I can't say it really helps very much. But if that's an A, say, then we could have an A, B, C, and then another move up, maybe just above 8,000 perhaps. It may just kiss 8,000, I suppose. Anyway, corrections are even less predictable than impulsive action, but that would certainly meet the case, I think. I mean, if it is just a wave 4, then it could well easily be complete at this point. But this doesn't look terribly exciting either, so we haven't really got the impulsive characteristics of a wave 5 decline at this point. That's all for today. If you found that interesting, useful, back to report on the weekend. Have a great day. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.